Hi, everybody. Welcome to Queers and Soaps. I'm Tommy, and tonight I'm joined by Angel and Eric.
Hi,
Lily.
Sunny. Wait, no, I gotta do it right. I gotta do it right. Sunny.
Brenda and Lily. So we are once again doing a live watch because we had so much fun the last time. Tonight we are going to be watching an iconic episode of General Hospital known to fans as Clink Boom. And if you know, you know. And if you don't know, anyway. So I will roll our credits and then we can get this party started.
Yay.
I have not had a sip of the wine yet. I've been letting it aerate. Make it to the end this time because last time I got a little sloshed towards the end.
Yeah, you were saying things you were saying things you were regretting, weren't you?
I'm sorry, I couldn't form thoughts. Watch parties are crazy.
I may or may not have a fireball next to me.
May or may not.
Lucky.
But I also have water to kind of keep me hydrated.
There's no alcohol in this hotel, sadly.
No minibar?
Whatever.
No dry.
No.
Is it a dry? Is it a dry county?
I don't know.
So real quick before we get started, none of us have seen this before, right? We've seen maybe the clips, but haven't.
I have.
I've only seen the ending, not the entire episode.
Same.
Yeah, probably the clip from something of Sunny's episodes or something.
Yeah, a flashback or something.
Yeah, flashback.
All right. Well, I have a special promo to play thanks to Lynn. He sent it to me from that was played because apparently they replayed this episode during the 50th anniversary. They played
right.
DH's most iconic episodes. So I will play the promo first before we start the episode.
Our Brenda checklist is about to get very complicated. While in Malibu, Jax falls in love with Brenda. Jax gives Brenda a marriage ultimatum. Sonny realizes he has to have Brenda. Sonny's plan to leave Lily collapses when he discovers Lily is pregnant. Sonny and Brenda share a final kiss, and he leaves her standing in the rain. Jax picks up Brenda, carries her to her room, and they make love for the first time. While you're watching the triangle unfold, be online at soapnet.com for even more backstory.
I wish.
You think soapnet.com still exists?
No. Sadly, it doesn't. I was all over that.
Oh, yeah. I guess we'll still be on the message boards, right?
Yeah, I used to be on the Falcon Crest message board, and that's landing.
All right. Well, if you guys are ready to start the episode, I will put it up.
Get it done.
I don't think I'll ever be ready, but I'll be ready.
All right, let's get it started.
Oh, I hope you don't mind. I invited a client to breakfast.
You remembered.
Happy first anniversary, Lois.
Happy first anniversary, Ned.
And what was the reason given for your arrest, Miss Bell?
They said that I was charged with murder in, I forgot what degree.
The murder of whom?
Your Honor, was there a point to recalling this witness? I mean, relevant to the case we're actually trying?
My point, Your Honor, is that no woman in Port Charles is safe from being accused of murdering Damian Smith.
Sonny,
Morning.
you woke up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep after the sun was up.
Why was that?
Well, because I have so much to thank God for, I thought I'd get up and do it. And you models are notorious late risers.
Do you really have to go?
Yeah, got things to do. Arrangements to make. Don't you know what day this is?
I usually figure it out after about 2 cups of coffee.
Well, then I'll tell you. It's either our wedding day or the last day you'll ever see me.
I just did like a whoa because of Matthew Ashford. I always forget
Yeah.
that he was on General Hospital.
Yeah, he played
Tom.
Hardy. Yeah, Tom
Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy. Yep.
They need to bring back Justice. They didn't kill him off, right?
They
I
did.
miss him.
They
They did kill him off?
off
When?
Justice. Yeah.
When?
I forgot. It was like the mid 2000s.
Really? I don't remember him
It was
dying. I might have not watched at that point.
It was Mufunda Morrison playing him at the time. I only know that because I met him at Fun in the Sun. But they killed his character off. I forgot how though. But it's General Hospital, so they could always bring him back.
Yeah, that's true. They
Yeah.
should. They shouldn't have killed him. They cut off too many cues.
So yeah. So Matt's in the chat. Hey Matt.
Hey Matt.
We didn't.
Hey Matt.
We didn't get to verbally say hi to him, but we saw he was. So that lawyer, that's Jamal's cousin from Port Charles.
Yes. Dara Jensen. Yes,
Yeah.
Dara Jensen.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I like Tara too.
I love Dara.
This is who.
Yeah, me too.
So she was on for a while because this is in 1996.
Yes. Laura's on trial for, obviously, in case you didn't get the context clues, killing Damian Smith. But
also known as Chip. No, I always want to call him from Dallas.
Mitch.
Lucy's husband.
That's Lee McCluskey playing. That was Lee McCluskey playing him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I like Damian Smith.
I love him.
I thought he was.
He was a wicked villain, but they killed him.
Right,
Didn't he like try to burn down like the and you can, Matt, if you in the chat still, didn't he try to burn down the Ward house and then he wound up, or was that somebody else?
I couldn't answer that.
Oh, he was in Santa Barbara too. Yeah. Oh, I think I know who was in Santa Barbara. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't understand.
No, he says in Zach on Santa Barbara. I think I know who Zach is. But I'm just not going to say anything.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil. I know because I know you're watching Santa Barbara. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Back to the show.
Pick the damnedest times to act like a billionaire, Jax.
Don't patronize me. I mean, you can hardly say this comes as a shock. I told you I wanted an answer when I got back. I'm back.
What if I don't have one?
Then that's an answer.
No, it isn't. Why are you doing this?
Look, I think I've been very patient. I mean, you're just not used to people who mean what they say.
No, I just don't understand why it has to be everything or nothing right this second.
Because of last night.
I really need to explain to you the state that I was in when you found me last night.
Why? Unless you're pleading temporary insanity.
No.
Good. I know Sonny Corinthos is out of the picture, otherwise last night wouldn't have happened.
Yes.
Well, then dwelling on the details would be ungentlemanly. Maybe you have a diary you can tell it to sometime.
Jax, why do you want to marry me? I feel like you don't even like me sometimes.
Look at me. I mean, if you can't see how I feel about you by now, what we could have together, I don't see how repeating myself for a few more months will persuade you. And look at yourself. I mean, look at this place. You live like a hostage. To what? Something that is over and done with. You see, you've been going at it for so long, you don't know how to stop. Here I am telling you that the door is open. You're free to begin the rest of your life. And it's a bigger and better life than you've ever dreamed of. All you can do is stand there and say, wait, is that what I want? Which is a question only you can answer. Aren't you tired of being sad?
Yeah. Look, I want you to know that I don't take anything you say to me lightly. I believe you. I actually think I can be sure of you. But how can you know that you can be sure of me?
Let me worry about that.
It's not fair to you. What do I have to offer you, Jax, compared to what you're offering me? I love being with you. I feel safe with you. I don't have to pretend to be better than I am when I'm with you. And that's all I know right now. You have the right to expect so much more than that.
All I expect is an answer. Look, this isn't a business deal, Brenda. I'm not asking for even money. I'm a lot smarter than that. Besides, I know something that you don't know.
What?
That I'm the only man who'll ever make you happy. You have to decide whether you want to be. My jet leaves at 3. Tomorrow morning, we could be watching the sunrise over the Mediterranean as a man and wife. I'll see you at 3. Or not.
Okay, I have so many thoughts.
Yes.
I know this is the first go around, but like every
Mhm.
time like they've come back and she's with Jax, she always leaves him for Sonny. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, why do you keep falling for it? Like, why do you keep going back to her? Like, are you just like a glutton?
Yeah,
She even says that Sonny always leaves her standing in the rain. So why do you do it, Brenda?
Oh my
Because
god.
they're so good too.
she likes to be mentally abused, I guess.
Well, even in that promo when he said he left her standing in the rain, it reminded me of her 2002 return where she said he always leaves me standing in the rain. And
That and then the wedding in '98, I think.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he
He
leave
was
her
probably-
because like wait, you said
String.
you said 98?
90, I think 98, 97. I forgot. Whatever one had Maurice Bernard leaving for a year.
97.
That was 97. Okay.
He wasn't actually on the show when she was still on and left. Like he came back after she died. Another thing, I call foul because I have seen the primetime special from 97, and you have a wife, sir. You have a wife, sir.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh my Miranda. We don't talk about Miranda because she is boring, but oh, yes, you do.
I love how
Miranda was boring. I didn't even remember her until you mentioned her. I was like, oh yeah, that girl. Wasn't she like a lady in white or something?
Maybe she was like a lady in Bland. I don't know.
She really was.
she was a lady in beige.
I
I
did
actually
like.
watched. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I did
I,
like when Jack said that you look like you look like look like you're a hostage.
Mhm.
yeah, me too.
It's
I
funny.
watched on and off in the '90s, so I didn't remember a lot of the '90s stuff. I watched more in the thousands.
It's funny. Matt mentioned how long the scene was, and I was thinking that too because I wanted to pause
Hmm.
it because I had all these thoughts.
I
And I'm like, wow, this.
li- I like longer scenes. I miss them.
I miss
Yeah.
them too.
Apparently, I haven't really watched current GH yet, but I am planning on doing it. Apparently, the scenes are a little longer under Mulcahy, so
Oh,
we have something to
okay.
look forward to.
With the new writers.
Yeah, with Mulcahy and Corte,
Oh, nice,
I've heard that their scenes are longer now.
nice. I think I'm in January of current GH. I got some time.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah, awesome. Thanks for the
Yep.
confirmation bias, Matt.
Yep. What was I gonna? Oh, so have you got to Bobby's funeral yet, Eric?
yeah, I watched it a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
did want to watch Bobby's funeral when it was on Hulu. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, back to the
Yeah, it
show.
was good.
we got Ned and Lois.
Yay.
My beautiful bride like to celebrate today. I'm all yours.
You and me? Just us all day?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what I was thinking? This is gonna be the last time that we'll be able to celebrate our first anniversary.
That's true. Next year we'll have to roast a pig or something.
No. I mean that next year it's not gonna be just us. You know, we're gonna be a family, which is gonna be really wonderful. But I just I thought that maybe we could do something that we normally wouldn't be able to do with a baby watching. Okay, that didn't come out right at all, did it?
You know, I'm not used to having big meals in the morning. Yeah, I may have to go upstairs and lie down after breakfast.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Such a good idea.
Oh, ignore it. They'll go away.
Damn it.
Well, maybe he's bringing us an anniversary present. Come in, it's open.
Oh, well, at least you're dressed. That's something. Hello, Lois.
Hi.
Now, I need you to come down to the office and cover for me in a meeting this morning, Good Lord. Have you people lost all track of the time down here? It's 9:30 in the morning.
Grandfather, I'm not going into the office today.
Well, of course you are. You have a meeting with Macmillan Consolidated people.
McMillan? No, I closed that deal last week.
You did no such
Not a
thing.
publishing company.
And how would you know? While you were busy haunting the courthouse, I noticed that the final contract review had been postponed twice. So I gave them a call, pulled your fat out of the fire. They're ready to write us off.
Well, that's your job. That's why you get paid. What do you want? Roses?
Grandfather, tell me something. What is so fascinating to you about Laura Spencer's trial?
Now, don't you change the subject. And don't you try to avoid the fact that I have covered for you many times when your leather-clad behind wasn't where it was supposed to be, namely behind your desk, which is where I need it this morning. Macmillan's or no Macmillan's.
You're going back to the courthouse again today, aren't you?
Your cousin happens to be trying the most important case of his career, in case you haven't noticed.
Justice? He's the reason?
Well, if it were you, I'd be there as well.
Would you? Well, has it ever occurred to you that I have a very good reason for not going into the office today? For instance, what would you say has been the most important event in my life.
Have you had it yet? I'll walk you to the car. Well? Ned, is this the kind of dependability I can expect when I retire?
Will any of us live that long?
Ned, if you can't handle this business, I may have to find someone who can.
Say hello to Justice for me.
Mm.
Now, where were we?
Okay, so first of all, there was a lot of dimples in that scene. And why does Rena Sulfur not age? She looks exactly the same.
She looks exactly the same. Yep.
And it's been like
If not, she looks younger now. I feel like
right.
Yeah,
crazy.
So even if she has had anything done, it's very subtle because she looks exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said about Deidre Hall the other day. We're like, how does she look the same? She's like 76.
So I'm assuming she's pregnant with Brooklyn.
Yes, it's Brooklyn.
Yeah. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
Brooklyn is now. Well, she's older, obviously, but I guess if this is what year is this? I'm forgetting.
96.
So yeah, she'll
It should be
be
28.
20. Yeah, 28. Yeah.
28.
I think the
I
actor
love Edward.
is like our age, Angel.
Yeah, she's aged up to like our age.
I love Edward, and he's just like the best like recast of the other Edward. If you've seen the other Edward, he's so good.
Yeah. So I had watched some 1992, and it was still, I think, the original Edward.
Okay.
David Lewis.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
So that was jarring for me because I've only ever known this Edward, and then when Jet Allen stepped in. And...
Yeah, we don't
Well, wasn't there an Edward between Engel and Lewis?
Yes, I think there
I think
was.
there was one between there too, but I can't remember.
Tremaine.
I didn't watch them.
I think I remember. But it might have been a temporary cast. I'm not sure.
That was temp. Yeah, I think it was like less than a year, and then
Yeah.
Engel came on.
So how is Justice a Quartermain?
Got me.
Let me see if I can figure that out.
Matt?
The connection is Mary May, but I'm forgetting how it is. Matt, if you can help us out a little bit. I know that there was
Did Edward sleep with Mary May?
There was an affair, but I forgot with who.
Edward had like 25 affairs, so I mean, I wouldn't
hell yeah.
be surprised if he's with his dad.
So
he really does.
Wasn't Jason involved with Award Keisha?
Yes.
Yes, but Jason is. I mean, he's a
Mary
quartermain, but
Edward
he's
had
not.
an affair.
But Mary May and Edward. Okay, so
That's what I was thinking.
they're distant enough to where they're not. To where seems weird.
I guess because Keisha's not blood related, she's a ward. She could date Jason because Jason's also halvesies. He's Susan and.
But because Justice is. So I think Justice is the connection.
Yeah.
Justice is the son, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay, obviously.
We're gonna have to have him on like via like phone next time. So
via satellite.
Via satellite.
All right, I guess we can continue watching. Oh, he just said yup. So
okay,
yeah.
good.
All right, let's back to the show. I see Lily.
Lily. That's me.
What? I love making you smile. I never thought I'd do it again. All right, I'm gonna get dressed. You eat.
Hello? Who is this? Es Lily, está mi papá allá. No, solo dígale que... Papá? I am so sorry to call you when you're busy. No. You take care of your meeting. I can't hear you. Yes, I do have something to tell you, but not over the phone. I'd rather do it in person. Suppose I fly into Puerto Rico tonight. I can't hear you. Dad, I will be there by dinner time. I love you too. Papa, is everything... Okay.
But despite all of this airtight evidence, the case against you was dropped.
Well, I guess the fly in the ointment was that Damien wasn't really dead.
Thank you, Ms. Bell.
Ms. Jensen, you may cross-examine.
I can think of nothing relevant to ask this witness, Your Honor.
That's never stopped you before.
Counselors, this is a trial, not a sporting event. And I will not play referee. You're excused, Miss Bell.
Thank you.
Mr. Ward?
We would like to recall Police Commissioner Scorpio, Your Honor.
You realize you're still under oath, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Scorpio, would you tell us, please, the circumstances under which you became police commissioner?
I was first approached to investigate the former commissioner's ties to the deceased and put everyone who knew Damian Smith in the spotlight and brought out their relationships to him.
Okay, I thought I was having a stroke.
Me too.
Because I like when it transitioned into like I guess his testimony. I was like, wait, the video is it?
They didn't want to go into all that.
Like, look, we're not going into all that. You get a dissolve cut and you're fine.
I was like, I've only had half a glass of wine. I'm like, how am I like already like?
And John J. York is so handsome, and he's like the sweetest guy ever.
Oh, you've met him?
He's so nice.
Really?
You would love him.
Nice guy.
Yeah, he's great.
Did he beat cancer by any chance? I feel like I haven't heard that.
I think he's doing okay from what I read.
He's doing good. Okay,
He's
good.
doing okay. He's supposed to do a Zoom event in July with Christina Wagner.
Okay.
That's right. I did see that. Yeah.
I might actually do that one. I never do the Zooms because I think they're weird, but I might try that one.
There was a split second where I thought the actor playing Justice was David from Guiding Light. I was like,
he was at some point. He was at some point. Spoiler alert.
He was Justice.
Was he?
He was Justice. Yeah, at some point.
God,
at
really?
some point.
Oh, really?
This is not him.
Wow.
I don't think this is Monty Sharp at this point, but it will be Monty Sharp at some point.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't know that.
That's funny that I thought it was him and then it ends up being him. not right now though.
He was. They said he wasn't a good recast, but I'm pro Monty Sharp being on my TV. So.
I mean, I like.
I'm pretty easy. I'm pretty easy with recasts. I'm so used to it. I just
wait a second. You said this is 97, right?
97.
No, 96.
96. Okay, so and we're on 95, and Monty Sharp leaves in 95. So this could be him.
Oh, maybe that's why he looks familiar. Well, let's say.
Let's say
predecessor.
No, this is the previous one, though.
That might not reflect too kindly on him.
Now, the lead
No, it's not
investigator in the case, Detective Garcia, was he under similar pressure?
Him most of all. There were almost daily memos demanding reports. Garcia is an excellent detective. But there's no question that the Catherine Bell incident embarrassed his division, and besides, coupled with the pressure that was put on him,
might have led him to make a mistake or to settle on the suspect with the most vulnerable alibi, my client?
I gather that's what the jury's here to decide.
Thank you, Mr. Scorpio.
I forgot that Luke was there.
He said Garcia, like poor Charles Garcia.
Yeah.
Garcia started out in GH, and then he transitioned to Port Charles.
Was it the same?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Same
See,
Garcia, yeah.
it's
Sam
funny.
Garcia.
Angel knows
So
this.
they
'Cause
recast him, yeah.
Angel knows this because from our Port Charles podcast. But the actor that plays Garcia, at least on Port Charles, the first one, I guess, is actually Nicole Walker's. He played Nicole Walker's father on Days, Paul Mendez.
Oh yeah.
But in
Mhm.
the early '90s, he also played a mobster that Bo was like trying to take down. Robert Kelly's Bo was trying to take down. Because when I watched it, I was like,
Okay.
what? I was like, he played 2 roles on Days.
Don't they all?
2 roles on Days. I played 2 roles on Days.
Right. Seriously.
All right. I was just like, wait, Garcia? I know Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to play.
You say your predecessor applied pressure to the department? But wasn't that his job to make sure the killer was found? Wouldn't you have done the same thing, Commissioner?
Not the same way.
But aren't you applying pressure to your homicide detectives right now?
I guess I am, yes.
If anyone could find a more likely suspect, you could. I mean, by all accounts, you are a superb investigator.
Thank you.
So, have you? Found one, I mean.
I can't comment on an ongoing investigation.
Commissioner, that is a crock.
That's it. Counselors, your conduct today has earned you each a $500 fine. The next stop is a night in jail.
Damn.
I
Get
apologize
him.
to the court, Your Honor.
As do I, Your Honor.
I suggest you spend the rest of the day with your first-year law books. The chapters marked Courtroom Conduct. Cooler heads will prevail tomorrow, or those heads will roll. Understood?
Yes.
Yes,
Court is adjourned.
All right.
I like this judge.
I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight for a change.
Good work, counselor. Very good day. Thank you.
Yeah, well, we're gonna need to have a few more days just like it. And I'm gonna take off and figure out how to do just that.
Man can't take a compliment, can he?
Sonny. I did something I probably should have talked to you first.
Yeah.
I called my father.
You don't need my permission for that. Was he happy for us?
He was busy. There were people around and he sounded... I don't know. I didn't want to tell him like that, so I told him that I'd fly down and see him.
That's a better idea.
Still, I'm thinking that... it might be too soon. We should probably wait and see.
Lily, you're a grown woman. You're married. It's not going to be like it was
Miranda.
with Juan. He'll be overjoyed.
That's not what I meant. I meant about us.
Oh.
Don't be angry. When I look in your eyes, I want to believe that everything's going to be all right. That it always will be. But when I woke up this morning and you were gone, I didn't know if things had changed. I can see that you're happy. But we've been happy before, and it didn't last. I'm not trying to hurt you.
No, it's cool.
But I'm thinking for 2 now, and that means looking way into the future. Do you understand?
I'm not angry, all right? I mean, how can I... How can I be anything but grateful for your patience, for taking me back, for giving me such an incredible gift? Lily, I was a fatherless child. Sometimes I think everything that came after followed that one fact. But I swear to you, as God is in heaven, as my mother is with him, I will never give you any cause to wonder whether you're going to raise our son or daughter alone.
I will be the father I never had.
I know you will. But you're speaking of duty. And being a duty to you isn't easy. We deserve more. Maybe in time, maybe time can tell if we'll find it.
Okay, listen to me. The truth is, I'm not better than anyone, right? At least my father didn't leave my mother in suspense. You'd never know if I what I'd say, if I meant it, if where I'd go, who I'd see, whether I'd come back. But let me ask you. When I say I'm never gonna leave you, why isn't that your worst nightmare?
Sonny.
No, hear me out. Most people, when they come into this world, they know exactly what they want and what they have to do to get there. Me, I've just, boom, rolled with the punches. And I've reacted to the moment. Somehow I ended up exactly where I needed to be. And in a roundabout way, that's what happened with us. You, the baby, being a family, that's why I'm here. I didn't think about it, and then, because you don't choose a person, you choose a life. You and the baby are mine. It's the life I choose. And I will happily spend every day that I am alive proving that to you.
Mr. Jacks, there's a commercial jet waiting for this gate. If we're not going to take off, I'll have to taxi back to the hangar.
No. We'll be leaving as scheduled.
All right.
Wait! Hi.
Hi.
I have something I want to say to you.
All right. What?
It's not much, but it's a lot more than I could say this morning. I know what I'm doing.
Good. It's a stop.
It's not that.
Okay. So I laughed and I heard you answer the little trivia question that was like, what was the name of like Jackson's first wife? And you're like, Miranda, and I was just like, we were just talking about her.
What was it? What was it?
Miranda. It said like, what was the name of Jackson's first wife?
I didn't see it.
At the bottom of the screen.
Like it popped up at the bottom.
I was so into the scene. How long were Lily and Sunny together? Does anyone know?
I'm not really
A
sure
month?
because so I was watching BJ's Heart, which was 1994.
94.
I think the accident happened at the end of April because it was May sweeps. And Miguel came on in either March or April, which was Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin, yep.
Okay.
Lily came on at the end of May after BJ's Heart. And apparently Miguel fled Puerto Rico. He was involved with Lily somehow. I don't know if they weren't. I don't know because I stopped watching. I didn't continue. But I read on Wikipedia that him and Lily were somehow involved. So that's how she came to the show. So that's 94. Sunny and Brenda were just starting in 94. I feel like they were together all of 95 before she wore a wire.
So they weren't together long then.
Maybe a year.
Yeah, because I remember Lily and Sunny were together when Stone died. I remember seeing like that
Lily,
episode of them.
okay, Stone died in October of 95.
95. Because I was gonna say I started watching in like mid to late '96, and Lily was gone, so they couldn't have been together
Hey,
too long.
hey.
Yeah, because this is May 31st, 96.
Mm.
So maybe just under a year they were together. Something like
Yeah.
that. I laughed, but I let the scene play. When they I guess went to recess with the court, and we saw so Luke still has the long hair, but it's not permed. I was like, Luke got a blowout.
Oh my gosh! Like I was watching Twisted Fate with like a with like a group of people from Twitter, and when they showed Luke and his hair, I started I laughed.
Well, I read that Luke wanted to cut his hair in the '80s, and they wouldn't let him. They said you can't. They
Oh.
wanted that curly hair because I guess that was his signature look,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they thought. I guess drew viewers in. So yeah, they wouldn't like let him cut his hair.
His spiral perm is what you get.
Yeah, his perm. Yep.
It's like
I liked when he cut it though. I thought he looked good when he cut it.
Yeah, I like how he had it. I don't know when he cut it. Maybe like 2000-ish, 99.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Yeah, and then he had it that way to the end. I liked it that way.
Yeah, same.
Any other comments before I started again?
I don't think so.
Say, yeah, I did like the airport scene with Jax and Brenda. I mean, it's the only thing I like about Jax and Brenda. Just
I mean, I like he had good 90s hair. I wanted to touch it. That's all I have to say about that.
Oh, and I like the back and forth between Justice and Dara, and then they got fined for it.
$500.
Yeah.
$500. I mean, they can afford it. Like, hey, look, it's worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that was
Like,
funny.
Yeah, and then Catherine Bell before the first and second parapet.
Kayla?
Kayla Brady, yep.
This is 96.
Sarah.
Is this the same year that Tyler Christopher came on? 96?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I watched when he was on.
Okay, and did Stefan come on? Stefan come on same year?
What?
Stefan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stefan. Yeah, they came on together, I believe.
Okay. Because I know that the
Stefan might have came a little bit before Nicholas, but not too much.
prime time
before.
special was 97, and he was in that, and he had like a portrait of Laura. He was like obsessed with Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I know. All right.
Mhm.
Sarah.
Wait, look, it doesn't have to be so difficult. Your boss takes the tow truck home with him. Okay, look, fine. Can I have his home phone number? Wait, hold on for 1 second. Let me get a pen. Okay. Got it. Thank you very much. And when I slip on the ice this winter and fall on my rear, somehow I just know you'll be walking by.
I won't notice. I'll be looking the other way.
Excuse me? It's for you. Excuse me? That's for you. Big spender in the house tonight.
Whoa.
Not bad, not bad. Now don't get your shorts in a bind. It's all paid for.
Paid for? Mr. Corinthos, to what do we owe this? What, honey?
Munificence.
Good one, thank you.
You're welcome.
Beneficence.
She hates it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you allow me this announcement. I hope I'm not embarrassing anyone. See that gentleman right there, the bartender, the hostess with the mostess? Well, he is soon to become a grandfather.
Wow.
My beautiful wife is expecting.
Wow.
Congratulations. What could be more wonderful?
Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
Oh, I'm not that far along yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, my advice is until they can tell you if it's going to set fire to the couch or get kicked out of school, don't ask.
Oh, stop. Anybody can see that Sonny's going to be a fabulous father without any advice at all.
Well, I appreciate that, especially coming from you.
Congratulations. I guess maybe a few of these gray hairs aren't just an optical illusion. Really,
I'm on my way home and I see this car with all of these courthouse stickers on it parked in front of what's left of Ward House. I figured out whose it was.
Oh.
Did someone order a tow truck?
That would be me. Thank you. Until next time, counselor.
I just wanted to say that I'm really happy for you.
I thought you'd approve.
Yeah, well, a new life could be a new beginning. So many things.
Congratulations. I think it's great. You ought to know.
Okay, I just have to interrupt to say, like, I thought there was a lot of dimples before. Now it's times 4
Oh,
between Sunny,
All the dimples.
Ed, and what's her name?
Lois.
Lois.
Lily.
One of the L's.
What made everybody like Sonny? Because like wasn't he like the mobster and like people die all the time because of him? Like everybody like loves them, it seems.
Well, before that, he actually it was the whole Karen thing with where he ran the bayou, or no, maybe no, that was Young and Restless.
They're at Luke's like Luke's bar or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't that used to be his strip club?
Oh,
I feel like Sonny's strip club became Luke's. I feel like I read that. I don't know for sure. And somebody could correct me, Matt.
So they became friends. Because he's always been friendly with Laura, from that I remember too.
Well, no, he's not as friendly with Laura because remember Laura was kind of quipping a little bit. And there are clips of Laura where she's like, oh no, actually it's after this. Oh my gosh, like Laura does not like Sonny at this point. She doesn't.
She seemed okay with him.
She's okay. I mean, it's not that she doesn't like him. It's just that she's like not cool with him the way that Luke is. But there was like a clip that somebody showed where I think this was after Lily Clink boomed, and spoiler alert. I'm sorry, guys, but
you know why they're here. They saw this.
She was saying something a lot to the effect of like, well, something. Anyway, and
because Parent Laura and Sonny get along, so that's why I'm like.
Well, I know that Sonny used to work for Frank Smith because going back to when I was watching BJ's Heart, he and Luke helped Frank break out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that was like the last, and then Sonny got shot, and Brenda like nursed him back to health, and she had an HIV test, and she was able to like donate her blood to help him. Like it was a whole thing. So like bonded by that.
So it's a bonded experience.
Yeah. So I don't know if like that was his last mission with Frank Smith was to get him out of prison, and then he went out on his own, and he was kind of trying to find his bearings, and maybe that's when he opened the strip club, and that's when he got Karen involved. And
because I know Scotty's the main one, which makes sense because Karen was Scotty's daughter. But like I know Scotty hated Luke and Sonny, so that's why that was always a good dynamic between them three. But at this point, I think Scotty wasn't on, right? Because he came back in Port Charles, I believe.
So yeah, he came back in '97. He came back in '97 when Port Charles started, because he's in Canada with Serena.
Mm-hmm.
But was he involved in any of the Damian Smith stuff, or did he leave before that?
No, he wasn't even. I don't even think he was even in the on the show when this all
Danny
happened.
Smith was there. Okay, so he must have left like after the Dominique Lucy storyline, I
He
guess.
was.
In the beginning, right?
In '94. He see, because I don't really know much. He was there. I can't remember who he's with. I think it was
So he probably left in '94 then.
maybe.
Because there was a Dominique storyline with Lucy, like she gave birth for. I forget what the stuff was, because I didn't see it, but I just
It was
know about it.
it was a circusy, and Serena was
Mhm.
born by Lucy because Dominique was dying, I think, or
Right.
she just couldn't give birth.
And I guess that was like Scotty's last storyline before he left, because unless somebody knows anything else.
Well, Matt doesn't know, so we're screwed.
It's weird. We'll just have to watch it all.
Yeah, start from the
Coming
beginning.
soon, Queers and Soaps. General 93.
April 1st, 1963.
Right. My friend Karen would know. She's a big, she knows all GH, so
You gotta
she would
get
know
her
that
on
stuff.
Yeah.
watches. We have to get her
Yeah,
on
we.
watch
Yeah, I should have told her about it. I didn't even think.
next time. All right,
Next time.
Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll be in the
The
same
dimples.
mommy and me class. I think that it would be really nice if our babies grow up to be friends, like me and Sunny. Carry on the tradition.
He would love that. Actually, I would love that.
Hey, Robin! Oh, you must be walking on air.
I am.
Well, the weight gain will bring you back down to earth.
Oh, no.
Do you have a good OB?
Dr. Meadows, I just made one appointment.
Yeah, well, get ready for a lecture on greens. Well, I guess this changes everything. It's what you want?
Yeah, of course. I know that you thought it would be different.
Sonny, so many people love you. It's not a bad thing. I know all Lily wants is to make you happy, and it's not hard to see that she has.
She deserves the best, and I'm gonna do everything I can to be that. I hope I can still consider you my little sister.
I'm your friend for life. It's never gonna change.
No.
You found where you belong. Hope we all do.
What time is it here? Oh, wait. Never mind, I don't want to know.
Well, I'm sure the Reverend could tell us.
Oh, that poor man. We're getting him out of bed in the middle of the night.
I think he's excited, actually. I gather for most of the year he blesses fishing boats. You don't like the gown I bought for you?
I love the gown you bought for me.
But you'd rather picked it out yourself.
It's exactly what I would have picked.
Yet I notice you're not wearing it. You know what I'm asking?
What am I waiting for? Something's missing.
I see.
No, I mean, I should be panicked right now. Or thinking myself into a frenzy, trying to figure out a way to put this off. Oh, God, it's become like a daily routine to me. Get up in the morning, brush my teeth, plan a crisis. Something's missing, but I don't really miss it much. Oh. It's so pretty here, and the air feels so amazing. I'm gonna be married, and my heart is just beating. You know, it's not racing or stopping and starting. I thought my heart was broken, and right now it feels just fine.
Have the valet bring up your car, but unfortunately the last.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Did that felt like an abrupt cut to commercial? didn't it?
I wonder if it's because of a music thing.
You think so?
I wonder if it was a montage for the montage for the music, and they couldn't replace the music, so they just have to like go whatever.
Oh, I
Well,
wonder.
remember on SoapNet, they cut their things down to like 30 something minutes
Yes.
for airtime. So originally it was probably 42 minutes. So they probably did cut something.
So full disclosure, shout out to Lynn. He like said this because it was better quality because it aired on SoapNet. And I did note to him, I was like, well, the original is 43 minutes and this says 37. I'm like, so what was it?
Yep.
He was like, probably like the B storyline was probably trimmed down for commercial.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't even know if they do that. I don't think they care. They just trim whatever they want. They don't even look at it because it could be important stuff, but we just don't know.
yeah, maybe it was like flashbacks or whatever, and they just trimmed it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been something that had, like I said, could
But
have had music.
But I can sense it in some scenes, like that one that was cut short. It's probably why it's so abrupt. They cut it.
All right, back to the show.
That's when we hired after Jason quit. Just left us to join a high grunge band.
Congratulations.
Good night.
Thank you.
Have you started thinking names yet? Oh, no, not out loud.
Maria Elena, after Lily's mother.
It's more like Maria Adela, after both our mothers. And if it's a boy, Michael Corinthos III.
Good Michael.
No, there's too much money already. They'll end up calling the kid Hey You or something.
Well, I was thinking a better nickname could be Stone. How would that sit with your father?
Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't call him and tell him I'm not coming to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we're going tomorrow. You ready to blow this popsicle stand?
Yeah, but I'm driving. Look how much champagne's gone, and I know I didn't drink it.
Uh-oh, watch it. The pregnant hormones are kicking in. All right. Always
Keys, please.
Keys, please.
Keys, honey. Come on. Congratulations. Thank you. Give me the keys.
No.
Come on.
You got something to say to him? This will be a good time.
Honey, give me the keys.
Oh, I got it.
Give me the keys.
Oh.
Come on.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, you're so bad, and you want to drive?
No, take it.
Woo! Thank you for a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night.
And for many wonderful, wonderful, wonderful years to come. Oh.
I love you so much.
Well, time to get the fireball.
I will go get the car.
I'll walk you.
Thank you.
Look, it's kind of hard for me to, to talk and say things in front of people.
Cheers.
Talk to you now.
You're doing fine.
I just want you to know that I think what you're doing is good. I mean, it's a very good thing. And it makes me proud. And I know that doesn't sound right coming from a guy that we both know didn't stay around when he should have.
Hey, Pop. I haven't done anything great yet. Besides, nobody else was in your shoes.
It's a very generous thing for you to say.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah, well, I think you turned out just fine, Sonny. In spite of your old man. Lily is a lucky lady.
Be sure to get 10 hours of sleep right now, because when that baby comes, you'll be lucky to get 3.
Oh, no. Thank you, Luke. Please tell Laura that I'm praying that everything turns out right.
I will. Good night.
Thank you.
See you soon.
That look.
Hi, I'm Jason Thompson, wishing General Hospital a happy
Exactly.
50th anniversary.
General Hospital's 50th anniversary marathon continues.
Oh. I was so Guza wasn't writing, right? Was it Mulcahy?
Okay, he wrote the scene,
Oh,
but he wasn't a head writer.
Guza wasn't on though, was he? I don't think he was.
Not yet, I don't think.
I think he came on in '97.
Yeah.
I have to look.
Was it Valjean?
I'm not sure.
Huh.
I'm gonna go.
Because Labine would have been gone by now.
Yeah.
It's weird because I know Guza was involved in Sunset Beach at some point, and that started in '97. So
Didn't he create Sunset Beach?
did he? Is that he created it?
Because he created with Josh Griffith. So so it's an Aaron Spelling production. Just we'll put that out there. It's an Aaron Spelling production, but he didn't create it. It was
Right.
Pratt, Guza, and Griffith.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at head writers and oh, maybe. Well, I don't have exact dates, but it says Bob Guza 96.
Oh.
So who blew up the car?
So who blew up the car was Mulcahy. Wrote the episode. So you know how everybody has an episode that they write.
Right.
Mulcahy wrote this episode, so
Yeah.
he was the one that blew up Lily.
And then
Clink
No. Who blew him up on the show? Who blew it up?
Oh!
I know they were trying to kill Sunny, right? But blew her up by accident.
Okay, so now I have questions, and maybe you know the answers, Angel. Was it Lily's father that set the bomb to blow Sonny up.
I think that's what happened. Matt, help us. I think that's what I heard. That it was the what is Lily's last name? Rivera's. I think it was Rivera's.
Yeah. I feel like I've heard that maybe on Daytime Confidential throughout the years. Maybe they've like slipped it in.
I also heard bye Lily.
Yeah, so was Lily's father like I guess against them? Like was he around?
I can't answer any of that.
Well,
I only
why
know
are we
that.
here? I know
Why
nothing.
are we here?
Apparently he's in Puerto Rico. That's all I know.
Yeah, they're gonna get to Puerto Rico, and
Well-
then Lily died. So
If we do another GH1, I got to get Karen on board because she knows things.
Sorry. Karen looks like she's an
Matt said
encyclopedia.
yeah.
She does. She does know a lot.
Yeah, Matt said yeah. So as far as the father thing, right?
Yeah, I believe the Rivera's killed Lily by accident.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, this is like what happened on 90210 with Dylan and his wife. They
Now,
yes,
yes, Tony. Oh, Tony.
We hardly knew you.
Not Lily, but I mean, well, Lily, the actress, comes back to the show like as a lookalike of Lily, but I don't know what happened with that story.
Okay, so thank you, because I was actually about to transition into that and ask you questions, but so I was watching, I think because I like sent you the episode when Kelly Monaco first came on. So she was on and she was like haunting him as a ghost. And I'm like, wait, but is it her? Or is it just a lookalike? Like, did she not die? Like, what happened? And I didn't see the resolution, but you don't know either.
I don't know. I know around the same time Angel was on, and I didn't like that character, but because she's a girl named Angel who wears white, and I'm like, no, that's not how you do angels.
Yeah. Oh, that's the white one. That's the lady in
woman
white.
in white. Yes, the woman in white. Yep.
That's who I was thinking of.
And
I
then
didn't mind her. I didn't like her at first, but she did grow on me.
Subsequently, there was another woman in white that Helena killed.
There's
always a woman in white. There's
Mother, the woman in white on Days.
Yes, on Days. And there was also on All My Children, there was a woman in white, and it was Sky Chandler. She came back. Yep. And I think One Life to Live might have had one too, and I can't remember who it was.
Had one, but or maybe it was a woman in red. I don't know.
In red?
Yeah, I can't remember. Which one? One Life to Live?
No, Passions
Passion.
had one. Passions had.
Why did they do that? And is it the same writer? We gotta find because there's some like one writer. Like, hey, I did this on Days and it works.
Well, on Days it would have been James E. Riley, and we know he didn't go to General Hospital.
Well, not necessarily. There's a whole writing team. Like if it's one person from the team that creates the women in white, he just goes to every soap and
Just
creates.
like James E. Riley was on Guiding Light before he landed on Days.
Wait, who was Helena's daughter, Matt?
Arena. Arena.
Oh, Arena. Okay.
Arena. Angel
when was
Angel
this
was
Arena
around.
person on?
No,
when was an Arena?
Irina. No, Irina.
Where was she? I've never heard of this person.
This was during Garen Wolf's era. They had like a whole thing with like a woman in white, and she was a Cassadine named Irina, and then as soon as Ron Carly Valley came on, Helena killed her. Like literally his first episode, she dies.
She killed her own daughter?
She killed her own daughter, yes.
Oh, so it was
And
like
everybody was happy. Everybody was happy, yes. I don't mean everybody on the show was happy. I mean all the fans were happy because it was a boring storyline.
What Helena? I'm surprised because anything with Helena is not boring to me. But who
Killing
was
her
Helena?
was the most interesting part about that.
Who was Helena during that time? Was it Constance?
It was Constance, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
Well, you said Ron killed her, so it had to be.
It was
2012.
it was the very first Ron's very first episode. She gets killed off.
Oh.
And I watched that. I don't even remember. Wow, I guess it was boring.
So yeah, that was around the same time Robbie blew up.
Oh yeah, I
Wow.
watched that.
Yes.
Well, then it was boring because I do not remember that storyline at all.
Yeah, so yeah, because it was like it involved Ethan. I think it was
Yeah, I watched when Ethan came
Luke's son,
on.
Ethan, yeah. I think it was Luke's
I don't
son Ethan
remember
was
that.
involved in that, and
I gotta
yeah,
go
it was.
back and watch that.
So just to comment on the wedding, it just goes to show you how much like Sonny and Jack. It's not Sonny and Jax. Brenda and Jax were not the rooting couple because we didn't even get to hear their wedding vows.
Yep.
So as it was happening, I was like, "Are they gonna edit this?" Like, because I was like, "Or is this just gonna be a really long slow motion scene?" I'm like, "We haven't
it was.
done yet. How are we gonna get to the champagne?" Like,
Oh, they
I
got
was
to
a
the
Jack.
champagne, all right.
I was a Jax Brenda fan. That's when I started, and I liked them.
you always like the couple that's not supposed to be the couple.
Well, why would you? And you like Sonny and Brenda, who Sonny is like mentally abusing.
Okay. Her love can
Go
save
ahead. The what? The what?
I said her love can save him.
Nope. That's why he leaves her ass in the rain every time.
Stop that.
Hey, look, love is in the world, but it cannot pay the bills. Little guiding light reference.
See, this is kind of, even though it was bad quality, I kind of wish we would have watched like the original airing because I wanted to see who wrote it and like the credits. This was all like soap netty, so like
Yeah. You
So
don't
just
see that
like,
stuff.
oh, we can't afford Dave Cos. Let's put him right there and put Patrick right there.
Right.
Well, you don't care. I'm so happy. I'm off tomorrow. I don't have any podcasting tomorrow, so I might be going down a General Hospital rabbit hole tonight. I don't know.
Or you'll pass out drunk. One or the other.
Speaking of which, returns.
You're gonna make people think that I have a problem.
Nah, only every other Friday night. Or whatever.
Tommy and Wine is the live podcast shtick. I don't usually drink on other podcasts. Once I did.
We did on Nuts, I thought. I did on Nuts a couple times when I joined.
Yeah, I feel like you guys did that on Knots.
Yeah,
I did do
I
it
did.
once, and I had started like a half hour before Not started, and I was like, I will never do that again because I was like midway through.
And here we are.
Wait, Susan's Murder? What show is that? I'm trying to remember.
General Hospital, probably.
Yeah,
that was a
Susan,
boring storyline.
Jason's mother.
Jason's mom.
Susan Moore, yeah.
So we have conflicting views here. So Matt, big fan of like Susan, loves that murder. Our Eric right here hates it.
I love Susan, but the murder didn't make any sense. In my opinion.
Matt disagrees. Because talking with Matt, that's actually I think when he got into GH, and that's what like hooked him. I think.
I wasn't born yet.
I wasn't born yet either.
I know. I don't. For whatever reason, I just don't think to revisit that or to visit that. So, hey, maybe that'll be a nice viewing for somebody who has never really heard of the character Susan Moore except for passing.
I like Susan more, even though she was the other woman, but I did like her in the storyline.
Played by anybody notable? Like anybody that likes?
Actually, did you ever hear of the show California Dreams? It's a 90s
yes, I love
show.
California Dreams.
The mom.
California Dreams.
It's the mom.
She's
It's
the
Susan
mom.
Moore. Yep.
Yeah, talk 90s. Talk 90s to us. You have to say VR Troopers for Sarah Joy Brown. You have to talk 90s stuff.
Yeah, right.
And if this wasn't a soap opera podcast, we can make this a Pal Free and Dreams podcast. That would be the shit.
I didn't know this.
Yeah,
Matt
she
said
wasn't Generations.
Oh,
Yeah,
she was.
I read
Okay.
that too. Because I forget what it was. I was on Instagram and I saw the California Dreams theme, and I used to watch it, but I haven't watched it in like 20 years. So when I watched the theme, and I'm like, that's Susan Moore, because me and Karen watch every week, you know. But yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I feel like since I started doing the podcast, I noticed more soap actors and like.
Oh my God, there's so many.
Oh, she's a preacher.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's her name? Eden from Santa Barbara and
Marcy Walker.
Yeah.
Marcy Walker has another last name too. I just forgot what it was at the moment.
I heard she got weird, but I don't know exactly what she does.
Isn't she like a reverend or something now? She got really religious.
Which is crazy. I wonder what she has books out. So Marcy Walker does? Or Susan.
All right, well, do we have anything else to add about General Hospital before we wrap up? Oh, okay. Well, one at a time.
I missed that theme song. I like that one.
Yes, I did too. Part of me
It was a good one.
because I was like, I don't know if I should, but
I don't love the new theme song. In the past like 10 years, I really didn't like the new theme song.
No, me neither. I think we should just go back to Autumn Breeze, which is the era that you're in, Eric. Which is the ambulance going to the hospital. That's all we need.
Do you remember the when they did the one GH special? I forget if it was whatever. I forget what it was. Maybe the 50th, 55th, something like that. They had a theme song in the beginning, and it included like all of them. Do you remember that? I don't know if you remember it, but it was only in that one episode. That was cool, and they should have kept that going. It was neat how they did it.
My favorite theme was the one where I think all of the ABC soaps were kind of doing that modeling, like the dark background.
Yeah, dark background. Yep.
And then at the end, they had all the men like in their tuxes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and then Luke walked out.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Lynn brought this to my attention when Wally Kurth left. They edited it because he was apparently all at the other end, so that Wally wouldn't be in.
Yeah. So and then when Justin died, they kept cutting it.
You didn't like that theme song?
Initially, I didn't, and I grew to love it. Yeah,
yeah, I grew to like it too.
It's like this. I have the same feeling with the Nadia's theme that was red. I hated that theme initially, but I love it now.
The
oh yeah,
99 one.
The 99 one, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the first one I ever saw, and I liked it, and I remember seeing people hated it. I'm like,
oh yeah,
I was like, it's so dramatic. I love it.
I didn't message you a picture of the old what was it, like an 80s clip, and it was like Michael Damian playing the guitar with his hair flowing or something.
Okay,
It cracked me up.
So as far as I know, because I've only seen like early 90s YNR opening, and then like 99, the one that you were talking about, and then like the one where they just kind of showed scenes where they kind of went back to the basics. I don't like the early 90s ones. I feel like it's very timely. Like it looks very campy and like 80s and like I don't know, very dramatic.
And it is.
With
They
their
like whip around.
And I'm like, why were people mad that we went from that to the red opening? I feel like the red opening looks more classy. Like
it does.
It gets better in the 90s. Like they'll just have them just like posing and stuff like that. Have you seen the drawn ones? The ones drawn by Cindy Moore?
Yeah, how it started. It was when they started,
opening,
right?
but I feel like I've seen an ending credits with it, with the drawing.
The drawn ones was cool. I like that too.
I mean, the 70s one is good too, but like the 80s, like the ones in the 80s where it had the Y and the R.
Oh no, I haven't seen
The
that.
Sandy DeVore opening. Also did I think she also did Knots Landing too. Like one of the opening credits of Knots Landing.
Oh, really?
With I think the one with the castle and on the
Oh,
sand.
I like those.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that because I like
with the painting and stuff.
They would like go into like the garage and like be like previously on Knots Landing, and then they would like zoom out of the garage to the sandcastle. I like those openings.
Yeah, I like those too.
But yeah, we're totally going on tangent.
I know, right? It's like, this is not General Hospital anymore.
Related before
Well, let's start out with the GH theme song that we were talking about. It's been into a spiral.
Dave Kaz is like literally my favorite. Like the General Hospital theme got me into Dave Kaz. And I just love that theme song. I listen to it every year on April 1st.
Wait, you said Dave Kaz, like the saxophonist?
Dave Kaz, yes, that's his theme song.
Oh, I didn't know. So you know how I know Dave Kaz?
How do you know Dave Kaz?
From
90210. I should have known.
The 6th season premiere. It was Kelly's 21st birthday. They all gathered together, and he performed in the premiere of the 6th season.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't remember that.
So that was like 95. Is that when this theme came out? Was he like a
93? So for the 30th anniversary.
Oh, okay.
So April 1st, 93. That's when the opening debuted. Wendy Reich was on the show a little before that, taking over for Gloria Monty in her second tenure. And then Wendy Reich comes on. She kind of restructures the show. And then Luke and Laura come in later that year, too, with the Canadian Adventure. I love that.
I watched when Vanessa Marshall came on, and what's his name? Well, the wine's kicking in. The actor that plays Luke, help me.
Anthony Geary.
Anthony Geary was on the show, but he was playing his other role.
His cousin, Luke's cousin, Bill.
Yeah,
because he didn't want to play Luke.
Yeah, and
she didn't want to come back as Laura either. She wanted to stay on Loving as Sierra, and then they forced her.
She was on Loving.
She was on Loving and All My Children. Yeah,
I knew she was on All My Children. I didn't know.
Yeah, not long. She wasn't on long.
She wasn't on Loving for long. She kind of crossed over into Loving, and then she was with Jeremy Hunter.
She wasn't playing Laura, right? She like
no, she was playing Sierra Connor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think the first time they intertwined that with All My Children was with Finola Hughes with when she was Alex. Then they made her related to Anna and all that crap.
Okay.
That was the first time I think they did the big crossover thing with having a character from GH.
You mean GH? You mean GH? I was gonna say, Agnes Nixon has been cross-pollinating with her 3 soaps for years. But yeah, she did. She was on. There was like a whole thing called the Fatal Connection, and then they that was when like a bunch of like All My Children characters were on Loving, and Loving characters were on All My Children. It was like the baby switch before the baby switch happened.
Oh, yeah.
But then they tried to get Sierra permanently on there, but then they were like, no, we could put her on. We could bring Jeannie Francis back, and she's like, I don't want to do it. And then they killed her character off, and Jeremy was over at Loving, and then Laura was back, and
wow, it's very interesting to see like how many soaps Jeannie has been on. So you know what soap I've been trying to get my hands on? Not to go on a super tangent. There was
North and South.
No.
She was always where she was after the Frakes.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't North and South, was it? I don't know. I forgot what it was. Go ahead.
Was it Bare Essence? That one?
No, there is a soap. I think it was 84 or 85, or maybe it went from 84 to 85, called Rituals. And
Rituals, yeah.
I've never seen it. Mary Beth Evans is in it. Ken Schreiner is in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
And I think Laura.
I don't think she was on Rituals.
Was she not in it?
I don't think she was.
But there's a lot of
John Lindstrom was in it.
Yes.
Kevin Spiritus was in it too.
Yeah. And
Corday was a consultant of that show. Yeah, because I see the opening credits a lot. It's great opening credits. But yeah, he's a consultant on that show. Ken Corday is on Rituals.
Was it syndicated? Was it Crossing one?
It was either syndicated or on TBS.
Yeah, it wasn't like the other soaps. I know it wasn't on like 3, 6, or 10. I don't think.
I've never seen an episode. I just wish somebody would.
Anybody who wants to know what 3, 6, and 10 means, it's ABC, CBS, and NBC.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
We are not all from Philly.
For me, CBS is 2, NBC is 4, and ABC is.
Ew, that's so weird.
It's so weird.
It's always been that. We didn't have a change. Like
we didn't have a switch. They didn't have a switch.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it aired at 7 p.m. I remember. I did read that it aired at night too. Rituals. I remember that too.
Yeah.
It did air in Philly.
I'm not sure if it aired in Philly, but that's what Matt just said. Aired at 7 p.m.
Matt lives in Ohio, so.
Okay. I was gonna say,
I remember it was at night here too. I believe. Yeah. I remember seeing a TV guide with it.
It's just like not out there. I look for it all the time, and I can't find it.
I've seen like clips with like the previews.
Oh, I won't do that.
The commercials and stuff
where
like
my
that.
OCD kicks in. If I can't start it from the beginning, and then like there's an endpoint, I won't start it because like I just need like a little continuity.
Yeah, because there's like there were episodes on YouTube. I don't know if they're still up or not. You know what? When the great soap opera purge happened during COVID, that's probably when it got taken out.
But, all right, we're going on tangents. We're talking about other soaps.
We are.
Probably just wrap up. Thank you for joining us for this very fun General Hospital live watch of Clink Boom. It lived up to the hype for me anyway. I don't know about you guys.
That was good. That was a good episode.
No, it's good.
I did enjoy the longer scenes, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm probably gonna go on a General Hospital like rabbit hole tonight. But yeah, thank you for joining us. As always, you can find us on all the socials at Queers and Soaps. And until next time, have a great night.
Bye.